Yes then YouTube, you're going to be in for a shock. The 3-4-2-1 is here with a bit of a twist. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Are you ready? Your mind's about to be blown. It's not unbalanced, but first drop a like on today's video for me. Let's smash 200 likes, drop a comment down below, and please YouTube, hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Just back off holiday, so let's get the subs rolling back in. Pressure on every touch is here, yes. Now, a couple of people have been telling me in the comment section about how OP and good pressure on heavy touch has been. So I thought, you know what? Let me give it a try and see if I really like it. Because, you know, I've always been a balanced kind of guy. Always have been and always will be. But I am going to tell you this. Pressure on every touch is good. And because of how the 3-4-2-1 defends in terms of it being a defending basically like a 5-back rather than a 3-back. You really can afford to get away with the pressure on heavy touch, so definitely use it. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FIFA 23 Ultimate Team coins, please do check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at a checkout for 5% off your order. So the defensive width then, YouTube, it is actually very low, so it's all the way down to 30. Now, the 3-4-2-1 is an elite formation going forward. Like, trust me, one of the best formations going forward you are ever going to use on any FIFA. So, it's all about getting this formation right defensively. So, we've got the pressure on heavy touch right. That's good, you know, we're chilling. That is amazing. It's all about getting it right now on the defensive width. So, 30 for me. You want your team very narrow and very compact. You want your left mid tucking in right beside your left centre back. You want your right mid tucking in right beside your right centre back. You want your back 3/back 5 all nice and compact, making it very hard to break down. So definitely use 30. The defensive depth though, YouTube, is actually on 60. So we do play a bit of a high line on the 3-4-2-1. Not too YOLO, but, and there is a but, it is a little bit higher than it would normally be. Normally at the moment I've been using 55, but because of it defending in a back 5 rather than a traditional back 3/back 4, you can afford to be a little more aggressive in terms of your defensive line. So you can push up a little higher, you can squeeze with the pressure on every touch, so your opponent will actually get pressed as well sometimes. So definitely, this 3 for me, I'm calling it the Holy Trinity at the minute on the 3-4-2-1. It is amazing. Pressure on heavy touch, 30 width with 60 depth. I'm loving it. And because I'm loving it, you will too. Now, the offense, of course, is balanced and direct passing. But if you are on old gen, long ball and balanced is probably just as good, if not better. Having been playing old gen a lot more since I've come back off holiday as well, I think long ball balanced is probably the best on old gen. Someone commented on it a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't really take much notice of it. I kind of thought, yeah, really, but they are right. Balanced and direct passing on old gen isn't as good as it used to be. So maybe that is a sign of the future on new gen as well, you know. Maybe long ball and balanced is going to make an appearance on new gen. But on old gen, definitely long ball balanced. New gen, balanced and direct passing. And that is the only tweak as well, YouTube, you're going to want to make between new gen and old gen. So if you're on old gen, long ball balanced. If you're on new gen, the bread and butter, balanced and direct passing. Now, the offensive width is actually very narrow, so we go down to 40 at the minute on the 3-4-2-1. Now, the reason being for this is you want your left forward and your right forward very close to your striker. You want your left mid and your right mid also pushing in ever so slightly a little bit as well. You know, there is method to the madness. Okay, so 40 on the width. But, and there is a but, if you're struggling to create opportunities, maybe, you know, maybe up it to 45. Maybe you want to use that left mid and right mid a little bit more. But for me at the moment in time, YouTube, I enjoy 40. I like that. So because of that, I'm using it. Players in the box, of course. Yes. You guessed it. 7. No real method to the madness. I just always think, more players in the box, more likely you are to score a goal. That's simple for me, YouTube. That's all I think about. More players in the box, more likely you are for the ball to rebound to one of your players when you shoot and your opponent's keeper parries it to you. You know that happens a lot on FIFA. We all know it does. It's annoying as hell. 7 players in the box. Use and abuse it. Last but not least, to finish the custom tactics, 2 corners and 2 free kicks. So, on the road to glory, YouTube, this is how the team is set up in the 3-4-2-1. Okay, so, Harry Kane up front. Lewandowski right forward. Team of the season, Messi got in red while I was on holiday. Love that. Left forward, Nuno Mendes left mid, Saka right mid, and then midfield 2 and back 3, pretty obvious. The key players in the 3-4-2-1, before we get into the player instructions, are probably the 2 central midfielders and the 3 forwards. I think you can pretty much use anyone in that left mid and right mid position. They don't really do a lot other than just be there, if that kind of makes any sort of sense. Like, they're just there. You know, you can use them for a pass if you want to. They don't really score a lot of goals. They're kind of more like an out ball. You know, I kind of run with them a little bit. So they're the most important players, in my opinion. Back 3, of course, but it is actually a back 5 in the way you defend. Now, the player instructions haven't actually changed much at all since my old 3-4-2-1 video. The only thing that's changed really is the custom tactics. But I'm going to run through them anyway. Stay central, get in behind, and stay forward on all 3 of the forwards. So the right forward, stay central, get in behind, stay forward. The left forward, stay central, get in behind, stay forward. The striker, stay central, get in behind, stay forward. All 3 of them. All 3 of them are on that. I like them being a little bit higher because then it means we've got an out ball, because it defends in a 5-back anyway. So it's very good defensively. I'm not that bothered about the 3 forwards coming back and helping out in the defence. Like, I literally just don't care. So I have them on that. If you're maybe struggling defensively, put the left forward and the right forward on basic defence support or come back on defence. See if that helps you out. But for me at the minute, I didn't need it. I like the stay central, getting behind, stay forward. I like it. The left mid, come back on defence, stay wide, and stay on the edge of the box for cross. Okay, so the left mid for me, come back on defence, stay wide because we want him to play in like almost that left wing back role of a 5-back. And stay on the edge of the box for cross because obviously he is a defender. So I don't really want Nuno Mendes getting in the box that much. It's just a bit pointless. My right mid is then on exactly the same. So come back on defence, stay wide. But, and there is a but, he is then on getting to the box for cross. It's very important, YouTube, in my opinion, that one of the left or the right midfielders, so either the left midfielder or the right midfielder, that one of them's on getting to the box and the other one is on stay on the edge. So whichever one is the better attacker going forward, put that one on getting to the box. And then, of course, the more defensive one, put that one on stay on the edge. It just helps. Both my central midfielders are on exactly the same as they were on the old video. That has not changed. So stay back while attacking. Stay on the edge of the box for cross because I don't actually want them going forward that much. And cover centre. I don't want them moving from that middle of the pitch. Last but not least, YouTube, all 3 centre-backs are on stay back while attacking. I don't touch them. And then, of course, my goalkeeper is on, comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there is my updated 3-4-2-1 custom tactics video for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, please, please, please drop a like on the video for me. Drop a comment down below. And hit that subscribe button to my channel. That would mean the world to me. Also, as well, rate the 10 out of 10. I am just back off holiday. And it is actually really hot in England still, hence why I'm wearing a vest on my videos, because my room is just boiling. I'm not going to record a video in a t-shirt when I'm just going to sit there sweating. So yeah, rate the 10 out of 10. What are we looking like? We're looking tanned. We're looking sun-kissed, you know. Let me know. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive man, attitude. Peace out. One love.